What's up, everybody? Everybody. I think Jack's gonna do it.
You're introducing our show.
Hello. I like that. He's taking the initiative.
You could do it. You want to do it?
Nah, I would feel wrong. I think Jack has to do it.
Let's get it. Yo.
Yo!
Back with the Pretty Late Show with the A-Lingo.
You see the mics? You see the mics?
I'm here with my boy A+, and my boy Dylan Elliott.
Hey, what's up?
Say hi to America, Dylan.
Hey, what's up, America? I think I addressed you last time, but this time I'm speaking to a much broader audience, aka the planetary area.
I like that.
I like it too.
I like
My
that.
name's Jay Lingo.
A+ here.
We're out here.
Yep.
Dylan got some crazy things to talk about.
Okay, I'm
Just
ready.
a few.
I'm ready.
First thing I said, and Plus said when we saw you, was nice pants. Where'd you get those pants?
Yo, so I got these pants from this online website that's based out of South Korea. They're called Hi-Fi FNK, so you can check them out online.
Shout out.
You know, when I started purchasing clothes from there, it was like super cheap, but like the catch was it was really expensive for shipping. So I would like buy everything all at once.
Wait, how expensive was this shipping?
It was like
crazy.
$50 for shipping.
Yo,
like,
that sounds like more than that. What you're actually buying?
But like if you
Probably
bought,
as much of the pants.
I was like, I would wait like once a year and buy stuff. So I don't know.
How many articles of clothing have you ordered from South Korea specifically?
Yeah.
I would say just like around 15. You know, not too much.
15.
And you're like, you said you're doing it once a year though, so it's like
Yeah, like I feel like
This
I'm
is
about to re-up
consistent.
soon.
free up.
When'd you get these ones?
Yeah.
So I got these red sweatpants around this time last year.
Hey, hold on. I'm
Word.
sorry. I'm feeling them.
Yeah, they're really nice. You
That's
know,
just-
like check them
They're
out.
almost
nice.
like denim, to be honest.
What's this ring also? What's
Yeah.
this ring you've got on?
Show it off,
So-
B.
Show it to the camera. Hold it up. Yeah, right there. I'll zoom in on it. Beautiful.
What does it
So
mean?
this is this dragon ring that I got. There's this antique mall, like right down the street from my mom's house, and they have like a lot of 60s and 70s memorabilia. They collect like a bunch of crazy shit. And like one day I went with my brother, and there was this ring there, and I bought it. It was like this is like $30, which is pretty expensive for that spot. So I was like, this must be
Damn.
like it must be
real.
It must be a charm.
Nah, that shit is heavy because I saw it off
check it
camera.
out,
Plot
check it.
twist. And that
It's
shit is
like
heavy.
there's a dragon
Wow.
soul. in
Ooh, it's
that
got some
one.
weight to it. You're
Yeah,
right. Wow. I just got some rings.
Hey, nice. Yo,
I
those
just
are
got some
fire.
rings.
got a few rings. We'll just.
Nah, I mean, like when you feel it, you feel it, and you just gotta
You
wear it. I
dig.
guess you know.
This is beautiful. Plus?
Can I have it?
No.
Okay. Only give me 1 second. Oh, I just felt them. I just felt them. But
right.
we got a couple topics. I'm gonna dive right in, man.
So you are a visual artist and musician.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like even when I make music, I can almost like envision like how each tone would represent itself as almost like an image or a shape. And like the way that I would make my music, I almost try to like create colors or tones or textures with it.
So one day, would you hope to combine the visual and the auditory?
Yeah, no
element
doubt,
of
no
your
doubt.
art? Yeah. Sounds like
What
a
about
move.
for live shows?
Yeah,
What do you think about live visuals?
I feel like
That'd be crazy.
once I have enough money, I'll be able to make like the live performance that I want to do. Or it's not even like enough money, but like if I can just get the resources I need, but like it'll come, you know. It'll just come with time.
Well, does your dad do art?
Nah.
He just
nah.
fucks with it?
Yeah, my dad's just like into music and
Yeah.
movies a lot.
That influenced you starting to make music?
What's up? What's
Yeah,
up? What's
without
up?
a
What's
doubt.
up?
Without a doubt.
Were you like a punk? Were you like going against what your dad did, or were you like riding with it?
See, like my dad was really all over the place in terms of things that he liked, but I feel like I did have that phase when I was like an adolescent, and I would like
Rebellious type thing?
Yeah, I would think of my dad as more of like a dad rocker, and I was like, man, fuck rock music. It's so simple, like this shit. Because at the time I was really into electronic music, and I was like, this shit is the future. But now, like I've come back, and I was like, there was really no reason for me to diss that at all. It was just me being like angsty which is like
you got to go against
classic.
whatever your parents are fucking with for a little while at
definitely.
least.
Like,
Like those teenage years. You
if
know
your
what I'm saying?
dad
Find
was
yourself.
to make like house music, you would be like,
Yo,
man, I'm gonna make folk music. Now,
Yeah,
or
but
something.
later you'll be like, yo, I see what he was on.
Yeah.
I see what he was going on.
So it's like it's just like that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Glasses switch.
Yeah.
Glasses
Switch 'em up.
Is this one pair?
Switch them up. Switch them up.
I feel like I don't really like. I listen to a lot more music than I watch things, and like depending on things that I watch a lot more movies than TV shows or anime. And but like really, what I do most of the time is just like listen to music, listen to albums. Like I really like the idea of the album as an art form. So I don't know.
Jumping from there,
Yeah.
I know Plus was fucking amped to talk about your influences.
Okay, yeah.
I'm very intrigued. You have a very unique sound. You have a very unique approach. So I'm just trying to figure out where your head's at. What started it all?
True. All right. Well, so I'm just gonna hit like first a overall thing, and then like almost like a timeline of like my influences, but like real quick.
Break it down.
So, like overall, you know, like I'm influenced by a lot of hip hop, electronic music, rock music, just things that I've been put on, things with synthesizers, but like not always. But how it all started was in 10th grade, I would like listen to a lot of beats, and I would just be like, holy shit, I want to make music. So I like
electronic beats.
No, I would listen to like at the time I was really into like boom bap hip hop. So I would listen to like Jay
who?
Dilla.
Okay.
Blue and Exile. Like Exile is a really fire producer.
Oh damn, you're familiar. Okay. Yo,
Yeah.
where's Blue at? I haven't heard from him in so long.
Yo, I just got this email that they're coming to Atlanta for
From
their
under a
10th
rock, bro? Where they at? A cave somewhere?
Nah, like yeah, I feel like they teamed up with like I don't know, they
ISIS.
teamed up. They teamed up with ISIS.
Be ISIS.
Nah, much
they're-
love to
they're out
Blue
with
and
ISIS
Exile.
now.
I feel
Nah,
like
that's-
those dudes really like
ISIS
showed
type
me
beat.
the way in terms of like hip hop. You know,
That's some real conscious shit right there.
yeah, it's crazy. And like, you know, that early Kanye West, those were like my earliest influences. So then I started making tracks, and I started like delving deeper into like internet music and like more of the production music. So at the time it was like 2012, 2013, and I was listening to a lot of like juke music. I was listening to a lot of
Hold on, what is Juke?
What's Juke?
So juke is like, it's like fast-paced dance music with hip-hop influences from Chicago. It's like based out of Chicago. Imagine like taking a trap track and like bumping it up to like 140 or 150 BPM. And
Is
it
that
would
like Go-Go? Is that
Hey, shout out to Gogo.
Yo,
What's up,
Hey, it's
Anthony? Anthony Jones. Tony 3D on the ones and twos, little pizza.
interview on the way.
Get that money. Fuck spiritual enlightenment. I want to get that paper.
But yeah, anyway, so
Direct
like it was just like, all right, so I made beats. I
Way.
wanted a place to post them. I got on Soundcloud, really got immersed into like all the producers on Soundcloud. I swear there's like little 13-year-old kids that are
Going
making
hard
the
as
hottest
fuck.
tracks I've
Yeah.
ever not heard.
My little brother was doing some shit like that. I'm like, yo, how are you better than me, son?
Yeah.
But like I've also like
Oh my fucking god.
another
Wow.
we just need to take a moment of silence real quick.
Dowd is ripping the bottle.
You good, B?
You alright?
No, he's good. Nah, look, yo, he's flexing right now. He's just acting.
He looks like he's about to cry.
Yeah.
Grow up.
But what were you saying about the SoundCloud
So
artists?
So,
Sorry.
you know, like really those producers from Sweden I was really into at the time. Like there are even like, you know, dudes like Yemi, Echo 2K, you know, shout out to Blade, really all the sad
you deep
boys.
in
I
it.
feel like that's influenced
Young
a lot
Good?
of people I know. Young Good
Young
is
good nasty.
is
Yeah.
really cool.
He's
Like,
nice.
you know, and what I liked a lot from those dudes from Sweden is, you know, coming from Europe, really, they have more of like a background in dance music, more like trance or like hardcore trance, stuff like that. So it's cool to see how like everybody's influences impacts like what it makes and then what comes after. But all right, and then like before this timeline, I was just influenced a lot by like my dad. My dad was really into a
He was
lot
in
of
the lab.
music.
Like,
Nah, so my dad he's more into like rock music. Like he was into rock music, folk music, really into blues. He named me after Bob Dylan, the folk singer.
Oh shit! When did he tell you that? Like yesterday or something? Or
I feel like I've just like always been like I known that. And my dad was like, I don't know.
He said it,
like
or you just like kind of?
No, he told me because he also named my brother Spencer after Princess Diana. I'm pretty sure like her middle name is like Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So he was like, I guess taking people with like more like recognizable names or something.
Yeah,
that's fresh.
Fire.
But like really influenced by Frank Zappa. Much love for Frank Zappa. Right now I'm really into Herbie Hancock.
Hey,
fresh.
Herbie Hancock, like he's out here playing keys the way that I wish I could in my dreams.
Yeah, I see him on YouTube ads now because like I look up a lot of stuff on YouTube with dealing with music.
Herbie in his bag.
Yeah, he's like doing ads. Like you can learn how to. He's like giving lessons and shit.
Hey,
now.
buy this keyboard. I love it.
Yeah, he's actually giving like online lessons.
Yeah,
good old Herbie.
So yeah, I mean like
Cock.
there are much more influences. I'm really into collecting music, so I have like a library of around 5,000 albums on my computer. So it's like it's not really just the influences that I named. It's really like listening to all different types of music lets me know what has been done and what hasn't been done. I'm trying to really not really chase anything, but just do things that sound good to me and like feel good to me. So that's pretty much it.
Damn. I fuck with it, bro. That's an excellent answer, my nigga.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Bro, I'm lost. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
you get lizards, bro. Lizard people.
Okay,
under the subway.
I've also fucked with like last semester I would ride MARTA and I would listen to this band called the Gladiators, which was this reggae band from the 70s. And really all of their music, I feel like it was kind of tinged with like Christian imagery, but like I could see past it because like if that's from the culture that you're coming from, I can respect it. And all their music was really positive. They would like experiment heavy with delay back in the 70s, so they would like make some really like groovy music.
That's fresh. Should be delaying, ping pong delaying for like the whole song.
Yeah, so it's like things like that. It's like I gain a little bit of insight from every little thing I listen to. So it's like I'll listen to reggae and be like, well, maybe I could put some more delay on my drums or like make some things with delay, and it'll be like things like that. It won't necessarily be like, all right, I'm trying to rip this sound.
Yeah, just do your own thing with it. Your drums have a lot of texture to them.
I think that's a good thing. Hopefully,
it sounded like a diss at first, but
I think
it's a good thing. Yeah, it's a great thing.
I was.
I can feel them.
Damn,
That's what
good
you know
texture.
What I'm saying? Yeah, it's like I've never like.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it's good. Good tech. I should have said good. You're right. I should have just said a lot of texture.
Nah.
A lot of
I don't know why I
texture.
said that. I like immediately. I was like, all right, that's a boost.
Yeah.
Good drums. That's
Basically, that's what I was saying. They're like very unique. You know what I'm saying? They're really groovy and shit. But let's switch topics. I'm trying to switch topics, man.
Yo, where do you stand on MARTA expansion?
MARTA expansion, I feel like
wow, that's a good one.
The more that you resist MARTA expansion, the more in the past that you're living. Because eventually it will expand. It's something that like if Atlanta wants to be as big of a city as it wants to be, it will need to expand its infrastructure. I know somebody like I know a few people that are like a few years older than me and living on the Beltline, and I guess they moved in there before it was like expanding. So I'm like, what? See, he's still living there because he got a graphic design job and he's making. Like,
you told me about Buddy.
Yeah,
with his sister.
Yeah, he's cool.
You want to plug him?
Mm-hmm.
Just leave an Instagram.
Yo, all right. So it's my friend Nick Sheridan. I don't know if he has an Instagram or not, but
you don't
why? Because you don't have an Instagram.
Oh, let's talk about that, bro. You have no social media.
The fuck?
Well, I mean, like
I can never find you.
I do have social media.
I call you on the phone.
I do have Snapchat. I have SoundCloud.
I don't have
Snapchat. I used to have Facebook and Instagram. I feel like I don't want it right now.
What are your reasons? Like because I'm leaning towards the deleting mine, but not really deleting the actual account, just the app. Okay. To where like if I need to promote something, I can get on my computer.
Really, it's more of like a personal thing for me. Whatever works for you to give you peace or make you feel good, like just do that. Because like I don't know, I just felt like, man, Instagram. I was just, I don't know. I felt like I wasn't happy. I feel like I'm a person that like when I see too much like. I see too many like people doing like cool stuff. I'm just like, man, I'm not doing anything. So
yeah,
I really had to
I think it's FOMO. I think it's added to people's depression. I hate to put quotes on it, but it's true.
But like also you can
Internet
on the
depression.
flip side, you can have people
you see other people making
like,
moves, and you see other people making moves.
Shout out to Louis Duffelbags.
Is this a song?
Yeah, but like
internet depression was a concept
I feel like
invented by him.
But like when the homies are doing
That's
stuff,
real.
it makes me feel better. But see, like there are other people that could literally like finesse the internet and come from nothing, and like they wouldn't be sad on the internet. Maybe
you can take that both ways.
But it's not making them. I'm not saying they're sad. I'm saying it leads to other people who aren't doing as much sad.
The thing was though, I really had to ask myself, like,
it ruins you.
Is this something I really wanted to do? And I felt like at sometimes like I wasn't being honest with myself. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know, I'm spineless.
What do you mean? You said you weren't being honest with yourself. What do you mean?
I felt like, like anytime you post, you would almost like plan out a post. So it would just be like,
for like a Instagram,
something I want people to see. And now like I feel like, look, I just want you to see me in real life, and then like whatever you see is what you see,
bitch.
Do you think?
But like not in a bad way, but just like, I don't know. You could.
That's who I really am anyway. So
I just want like. I don't want to like. I also don't want to like set up a wall. I want to just be able to connect with people or something.
I feel like it works for you, knowing you personally and knowing your non-existent internet life. Like I feel like it works for you.
Fuck social media unless it's good for you.
Soundcloud.
Pretty Late Show with A-Lingo.
Yo,
we're here with Dylan Elliott.
Hey! Horns just went off, baby.
I'm lit. Dylan Elliott's here. Pretty Late Show with A-Lingo. My name is Jay Lingo. I'm here with A+. So happy to have you here, Dylan.
I'm honestly so honored. I'm so honored that I'm nervous.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm nervous too.
I'm here all the time. I'm here.
Nah, these lights have me like we're out here in Malibu, you know what I mean? We
doing this shit. South Central LA.
You hear the waves? No, but you're doing great.
Hey,
you're doing a great job.
I feel like the thing that I feel in my heart is like if you do things with a good intention or do things with like like a positive intention, like things will work out. But also, the universe is chaos, so you could get squashed. But I like to say that like if I put
I love it. That's
love
real.
out there, it might come back to me.
It higher your percentage of things going your way.
But here's the thing.
Do you have these on last? They're so dirty. No, they're so dirty.
Nah, I didn't.
Which ones?
Wait, no, I swear I put those on, dirty. But like, I don't know. The thing is though, like, once you learn how to act without expecting a response, then you'll be able to like do things that you actually want to do.
Truly.
Yo.
That's a big thing.
That is the biggest thing.
That is the biggest thing.
Like, if you do everything expecting a response, you'll become that person's prisoner.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what we were talking about. What were you saying?
Nah, let's just go to...
Yo, you were talking so fast, I was so invested.
I was like, damn, how'd he put that many glasses on his head? And like, what is he saying?
You were fixing your glasses for so long.
Is it all dark?
You forgot what you were talking about.
Is it all dark or is it like multiplied?
Where?
What? Yo, what were you talking about? Now I'm fucked up.
No, so that was the end of my phrase. We could honestly move on. But I don't know. It's like, another thing is like, it could just be like a fickle industry, or people are like overall fickle. They're quick to like, here's a star, and then like, here's the next star, and this person represents the new to us now.
There's money in the future.
But like, I guess by the time you get to the point where you're like super deluded with your music, you would have made enough to like live in a mansion. So you're like, you're good.
True.
Anyway,
I mean, but you got to pay for that mansion forever.
Gang.
You can't just like buy a mansion and then I have to pay property tax. So,
where's your property tax?
Straight up, son. There's no R in that.
Sir.
Oh shit, my property tax.
You're being indicted for no property tax.
Anyway.
Bitch ass.
So, all right, let's hit another
Same
subject.
thing.
Let's see what we got.
We got plenty. Hold on. Before we get in there, I'm going to take some sip of this green shit.
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah.
This is going to get cut out.
Pretty Late Show with A-Lingo.
Please cut this shit.
Pretty Late Show with A-Lingo. We're here with Dylan Elliott.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Look what he's drinking.
Nah, don't do it.
Look
don't
at
put this man on.
It's green. It's green.
He's drinking that slime.
He's drinking some fruity shit.
He's drinking that slime, boy.
I'm bored in here.
Dude, you gross. We're here with Dylan Elliott, A-Lingo, J-Lingo, A+, Patio Mob Studios.
Try this?
I don't want to try it.
It's delicious.
Hey, you're sus. You'll drink that off camera. I already know you will.
Watch this.
It's good. It's like a Lappy Taffy or a Jolly Rancher.
Very Jolly Rancher.
You looking at it like you like it. Oh, he takes another sip. I'm good. I don't want any. Any more?
No, I'm good. Appreciate you. Hey, Lingo, pretty late show. Here with Dylan Elliott.
Hey.
The one and only.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Dylan, I have one thing I've definitely thinking about all day.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me hear it.
Anyway,
Here's the question.
what is your workout regiment to keep such
An awesome vibe.
incredible physique and incredible tunes, man? Smooth tunes.
Yo, so I used to honestly, like, I used to go to the gym and just do, like, some shitty, like, workouts. But as of this summer, I just got, like, too caught up in my life. I haven't really been, like, exercising.
Oh, my God.
Before that, like, I used to run cross country. No, but see, like, my dad and my grandpa.
What was your 5K time? What was your 5K time?
Yo, I was kind of a scrub at cross country. My fastest 5K was 2020.
Is that good?
That's not that bad.
It's not bad, but like there were
bad.
dudes on my team running like 15, 30s, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm slow. I want to get more into like working out, honestly, because I feel like it sharpens the mind and it like
sharpens the mind.
I don't know, it like it's good for you, honestly.
I feel
know.
I feel more zen once, like, after having played like a vicious game of pickup basketball that gets gets like aggressive.
On the court, though,
it's real on the court.
My teeth are all like...
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like I'm a very timid basketball player, but I'll try to shoot.
You gotta switch that shit up.
Try to shoot.
That's confidence is the key in basketball.
Yeah. Remember that big dude we
I
played
just have
against?
bad
Remember that
handles.
Big old
Yo,
boy.
he was like 360 or some shit.
Watch this.
Yeah. If he had you out on the 3-point line, like, this man is like slow, he's huge. If he has you on the 3-point line, he's like, everybody, ISO, I got him. Watch this.
ISO.
ISO.
Okay, ISO.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
ISO. Me and him.
My world all day. This is all day, baby. And then he actually hit a shot in my face.
He fucked your shit up.
Yeah.
Continuously the whole game.
Shout out to Lord Sakima. He did the same thing to Lord Sakima. I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard you've been in the gym as well. Topic switch. Yo, all right. Song titles, bro. Your song titles are very, very.
And your album.
bro.
Let's talk about your music for a second. Having recently dropped, let me just introduce this. The
Hello Garden.
Hello Garden.
Hello, Garden.
Yes, there is a comma in there.
And the tape before that was called
Quicksand EP.
The Quicksand EP.
Yeah.
Both of which were
Look, little
excellent.
known to most people. I have like 4 or 5 albums released like on Bandcamp that are like secret as fuck.
Damn, not anymore.
What? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What?
So
Yo, we're fucking filming over here.
boy!
Damn,
Man, don't break the third wall, man.
birthday, but nah.
Come in here.
Yo, Anthony, can you come over here? Howdy. But yeah, I made some experimental electronic music.
You made
I
that
some,
beep album.
Beats. Yeah, I made a beep album. Made a remix album.
Oh, the Overdrive one.
Blasted remixes.
Can you talk about that and the Beep album, please?
Okay,
Those are incredible concepts.
So at the time, you know, like I was on SoundCloud and I started seeing this wave of people that would like heavily saturate bass and it would like almost clip everything out and they would almost like put a saturator on the master track. So I was like, damn, all right, what I'm gonna do is like it's a mixture of like chopping and screwing, but also like running a saturator through it. So it would just be like heavily distorted like bass tracks.
Like fully clipped.
And it was just things, it was like right when I got to Georgia State and like I went to a few of these like really lit parties with some people that I knew and they were playing like these trap bangers. And I was like, damn, this really influences me. This really inspired me because like the type of vibe that I felt there, like it was such a welcoming community and like people were literally there to just like turn up and listen to these tracks. And I was like, man, this is so futuristic. I love it. Like, and so I went and like made this remix album. It's called Blasted Remixes. Blasted. Oh yeah, and on the album art, I found like this picture of this dude like robbing a store. All right, and so then the Bleep album, I had listened to a lot of like Ryoji Ikeda. I'm pretty sure that's his name. And he was this dude in the 2000s that would make like really, like, when I say minimal, I mean completely minimal, as in like only sine wave bleeps and bloops, and then like noise oscillators.
You got your bleeps, you got your bloops, you
And
got your
I was
pings,
inspired
you got
by
your
that,
pongs,
so I
you got your
made this
bing bong
album
bings.
that like it's almost like an organism. It starts out very simple and builds to something that's like an actual song, but then like the beginning and end tracks are like the same thing reversed, and it's like I literally like went into the piano roll and like drew out these shapes. So it's like the shape like building, and then the shape like disintegrating, and then the thing is like the song grows, and it's pretty cool. I feel like it's not really mixed and mastered too well because I was still learning Ableton, but like everything that you do, all the music that you make helps you, and like you'll learn those tools and you can use them forever, like for the rest of your life. So it was like, it was fun.
That's true as fuck.
That's real.
So I don't know, it was cool. People that make music, you know, we can kind of relate to the early songs, the late songs, and just the flow in general. It's something that burns in our chest, and we love it. I don't know.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
It's just beautiful, man.
Aw, Dylan, what were you doing?
Having a fucking blast.
I was having
Blast
a
from the past.
But yeah, like if anybody out there can relate, you know, like we're out here making art. You gotta suck really bad, and then you get only kind of bad.
Yeah, better.
Anyway.
Hey, man. How many? All right, I'm about to set a timer. I'm not gonna even give you a chance to think.
All right, yeah. Hey! Set that timer, and we know what's about to happen. We're about to play a fucking TV show game on Pretty Late Show with A-Lingo. Here with Dylan Elliott.
Yo, what's
Dylan,
good, man?
we have one thing to fucking ask you.
Okay.
How many Nirvana songs can you name in 1 minute? Go!
Okay. Heart-shaped box.
1.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
That's 2.
Something's in the way.
3.
Man, that might
Think
be
about it. You got
Think, come on. You're only
45 seconds.
fuck.
You got 45 left.
I really need to go deep into my mind now. Can I phone a friend for
There's no
one?
phoning a friend.
For one?
We'll do another game after this.
Okay.
Keep going.
Damn. I'm
30
really
seconds
looking
left. You got
like a
3
fool.
right now.
All right.
You can do this.
You
bro.
got Kurt Cobain the musical. That's 4. You got grunge, which that everybody loves that one. No, really, I'm gonna use the last 15 seconds.
Just talk about your own shit.
No. Kurt Cobain, before he was in Nirvana, he was in this band called Fecal Matter. So you should like check that out. And
Name a song.
I don't like. I have the album on my computer.
Time is up, Dylan. You did
Dang.
terrible.
Check out Fecal Matter though. You'll see like where Kurt Cobain
Came from. His origins.
Almost.
All right,
you
well,
know.
you did 3, bro. We're gonna put you up with the rest of the contestants that we have and see how well
We'll see
you
how
did.
you do.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, at the end of the season, we'll see
Yeah,
what people can do.
I'm fake grunge. That's it.
yeah, you are. Actually.
New-
I'd at you
new
on Twitter on
grunge.
that, but I won't.
Hey, it's all good, man.
It's
That
all
wasn't
good.
too bad, and I gave you extra 0.3 seconds.
Really, something in the way stood out to me the most. He was out here talking about living under a bridge.
Cheers, mate.
All the animals that I captured have all become my friends.
Do you want to ask us anything?
Yeah. Was there any questions for us?
Yeah.
Please.
Let me think of a question real quick.
Take your time.
All day.
Let me think.
You don't have to ask one, by the way. That's just
No, you gotta ask one now.
So, man, I can't really think. Here, keep going, and I'll like come to something.
Hey, we'll just take
I'm just, like,
a sip break.
sip break. Okay.
Yeah, just
I'll
swallow
think
a beer.
while I sip.
We'll just keep drinking.
It's not really a question. Really, what I want to. I feel like
Auto-tune that bit.
the things that I've seen in Atlanta, and like the functions that I've hit, and the people that I've met.
Gang.
I feel like there have been some like things that all 3 of us have done together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's really, I guess the question is, do you think like these memories will impact the music that you make, or like you'll look back at these memories and be like, I don't know, like, man, those are some good times. something like
Absolutely.
that.
There's no way.
Is that a real question?
because like
This is
I
the
feel
best
like
time I've ever had in my
a
life.
lot of the things that we
couple
do
years.
are like really influenced by art, and it just
Everything.
really fills my soul to see people out here like see what they can do and like the innovations that we make and how we all deal with the modernity of life.
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
Anyway,
That's a good word. Dirty.
Pound it.
pound it.
Yeah, I'm
Really,
glad that,
like-
I'm glad that matters to you because I feel like a lot of people are out here just going through the motions, and they don't really take that into account.
Nah, cause like, all right, you know, like there have been music scenes in the past. There have been like all different types of things, but like all of us, like us three, have got to experience a certain like amount of the music scene and like culture together. And I think, you know, like I'm somebody that's really into music, so I think it's interesting to see all this stuff. And I see Anthony over here.
Yeah, shout out to
Vibing.
Anthony.
It never
God.
stops. You know?
Dylan, your music is truly inspiring.
Yeah,
The fact that
seriously.
you, again, like both of us, are a producer and a vocalist. That's a
Yeah.
big thing. A lot, like most of our friends at this point are kind of there for every step of the process. We're very multifaceted. And truthfully, that's what I'm looking for in my community of artists that I like to surround myself with. And since I met you at Peace Fest,
Yeah.
the Patio Mob event 1.5 years ago now, that, you know, shook the fucking earth.
Shook it, boy. Shook me.
I remember you came up to me and you said bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I make fucking beats, bro.
I did. Nah, but
And
see,
I was like, God damn, that looks like a guy who, A, makes beat out, but also probably has a lot of fun doing it.
Nah, and see, the thing was though, like it was really cool for me to like see this, like start to see that scene, because like before I was really hip to this scene. I would literally just sit in my dorm and like not really go anywhere. Like I would go places, but like I would sit in my
Rarely.
dorm.
You weren't out there.
Listen to albums and then like fucking work on beats. So I don't know. So it was just cool to see people that had the same kind of interests as me, and I was like, hey, like I'm gonna go and like talk to them about music, because like obviously we fuck with it, and then like I don't know.
It's funny how that becomes a total social thing, because beyond that, like a lot of the people you've touched musically, we're now connected on a more deep level socially.
Yeah, it's just like that first step.
Well,
You
it's
gotta
like
find
often the
common
first step.
ground when you make friends in the first place.
Truly.
yeah.
And the way to keep those friends around is like having something that you really fuck with in common. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Our interests are very similar, so
Or it's
I love
like, you know,
Or not.
it only takes like one thing to become friends with somebody. And when you have people that like this one thing is like everything to them,
then it
like,
matters. The
it's only a
friendship
matter of
becomes
time
stronger.
yeah, it's only a
No
matter
doubt.
of time before they're like, oh yeah, we love music and this is what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
It's great.
big shout out to Dylan Elliott.
Hey,
Thank you
big
so
shout out
much for
to
being with us
you
tonight.
guys.
Big things to come.
Yes.
Big things from my motherfucking
Yeah,
boy.
we got it.
Pretty Late Show with A-Lingo. Thank you so much. Thank you so
You got
much
it,
Tuning
boy.
in.
for tuning in. We're gonna get all these motherfuckers on a podcast. We're trying to get a podcast series going. So like and subscribe on some real
And we
YouTube ass
interviewing you
motherfucking
next,
shit.
camera.
Yeah. patiomob@gmail.com.
Very creative.
Give us a reason to interview you.
Yeah,
Send us some crazy
I'm
ass
talking like-
motherfucking shit that we can't ignore.
2 mics, bitch. Seriously.
That being
I want
said,
you.
Have a great night.
have a great night, America.
He's dead?
Thank you so much, Dylan Elliott,
Appreciate it.
our guest on a Pretty Late Show.
That's my homie.
Dylan, my boy Dylan.
Oh shit.
Much love.
Moving son, who's moving some? I was cool and AC broken. Space and words, blunt heights, but no cuss, ice, but no love. Yeah, I was the shoulder, the older, the strokes. Wishing the club was a corner,
that's a
the
wrap.
piece.
We
Got
out.
the block back on the Dropping the birds in the cage and they watching, no laughing, just scoffing. I'm back in my coffin, surround me with sound. Home entertainment, the payment was made in the name of a former employee. Embezzle, I smell it in kettle, I'm popping the corn. Warn, course on the business torn. Swore, saw you in a dream before. Portion, I cut up a portion important, they calling me Share King. I see you barely, you call me rarely. Friendship intention, my luncheon was canceled cause inclement weather or something. Phone blinks, take with a charge. Pull up with a barge, bag large. No charge, I got 7 jackets, couple of biddies and blood. No matching, I'm Zodiac, happen with Matt Black. Light up.
I dig it though, bro. Man, I'm trying
crazy.
to interview you again, bro, on some one-on-one shit.
Cool. Yo, we should start doing one-on-one jokes.
We could.
Easily.
That was a joke, but we could do it. Yeah.
So just be like, Yo, like it's just me.
Cause yeah, like a shorter type of thing.
Yeah, maybe
Shorter.
Like 15 minutes.
It's just shorter and a little more like.
Naruto is my favorite show. You have your eyes closed when you put these on?
No, I had them open.
Yeah, it's ballsy.
Yeah, you ever feel like you can never go back to like certain flows that you hit as a producer?
I guess so.